Grandpa Live. And I'm here with Joy Daniels. She gonna straighten your credit out. I like to thank the One Line Recreation Center for allowing us to do this. You know, without them, this wouldn't be possible. Look here. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna get straight to the point.
Okay.
I got a couple of questions here, and everybody has been asking me about how they repair their credit. And I know you the lady, so I wanted to shoot these questions out. Anyway, I wanted to say it was a pleasure meeting you. I met you at the chocolate fair that Malcolm gave, and ever since then it's been on.
It was nice. Thank you.
It's really nice. So anyway, how do you do it?
What happens is after you call me and you have a Social Security card and you have a driver's license with your current address on it, we get started with the process. I will send you a credit video for you to watch. After that, that credit video has 90% and answers all the questions that you may have. It talks about the program, it talks about credit restoration, fixing your credit, 11 other services you get while I'm fixing your credit. 11 other services.
That's good.
As this is happening, and the process is basically get dispute letters typed up that the credit attorneys type up on your behalf, and you mail them. It's a process. Nice and simple.
Okay, how long is it gonna take?
You're in this program for an average of 7 months. Now remember, people, that's an average. Some people might be in a program maybe 5 or 6 months, depending on their credit situation and the negative items that are on your report that need to be removed. Some might be maybe a year. I know one customer who was in a program for about a year, but on average about 7 months.
Okay, this is a big question a lot of people have asked me. Is there anything that cannot be removed?
That's a good question. Absolutely nothing. A bankruptcy can be removed. I have a customer now who's been in a program less than 60 days and her bankruptcy was removed. Tax liens, charge-offs, medical bills, student loans, tax liens, foreclosures, repossessions, anything can be removed from your credit report. Anything.
Okay. Another question, why is credit so important?
That's another good question. A lot of you don't realize that when you're trying to get a job on the application process, they're going to pull your credit. When you're at a job during the course of your employment, they can check your credit at any time. Prior to getting a promotion, you can but not be denied that promotion based on your low credit score. You need a good credit score to get a car, credit score to get a house. You need a good credit score to rent. You need one to get a utility bill in your name and not your child's name, because when people have bad credit and they're denied, they actually use their child's name to get a utility bill. You need credit for everything.
What about, how do you compare with other companies?
Love that question.
Okay, you're coming at me now.
Yes,
you're coming at me.
we dispute all negative items at one time. And let me tell you what that means. There is a company that I can't say out of compliance that will dispute one item. Say for example, you have 45 negative items on your report that needs to be removed. You have to pick one at a time. Now just take one at a time. That's 45 months you're in a program. We do it all at once. Got a young lady who's now vice president in our company now. She had 45 items. Within the first round of disputes, she had 35 items removed. She had medical bills removed and student loans. These things are possible, but in order for me to give you more detail, you need to call me so I can explain it, because every situation is different and I have an answer for all those situations. And if I don't, I have partners who will help get this taken care of.
Okay, I got one more question. And this is something that I always believed in. You know, I heard all you got to do is pay your bills on time and you ain't got to worry about no bad credit, you know. And being old school, that's all I thought. You know, just pay your bills on time and you're okay.
Right. Well, you know what? Let me tell you, people, there are 5 components to a credit score. 35% of that is your payment history. That means pay your bills on time. That's huge. But the other 30% is called credit utilization, which means you should only utilize 10 to 30% of your credit limit when you're doing your spending. So if you have a $2,000 spending limit, don't spend $1,500. Spend between 10 to 30% of that. That's how your score jumps. And if you want to jump quicker, use only 10%. Now remember, that's only 2 components. You have 3 others. You have your hard inquiries, you have your new loans, and your payment history. People, if you have credit cards, do not close them. I know people have heard that. Do not close your credit cards. You still use them maybe a couple times a year, but if you close them because you don't want to use them because you don't know how to budget, then that takes away your credit history. So say you've had credit cards for 10 years, you were bad with it, and all of a sudden, like, you know what, I don't want to use these anymore. I'm going to close them out, keep me from temptation.
People don't know
So
that.
when you go to get that house or a car loan, that 10-year history that you have is gone. It's eliminated. Keep those credit cards, but only if you have to spend $10 that month, pay it off. Go get a pair of socks. Go to the grocery store. Spend $10 and pay it off right away. When you pay your bill off for that month, you don't have any interest payments. You have interest payments when you don't pay your bill off in full.
I think me and you gonna be friends for a long time.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Look, yeah, I wanted to just say something. I don't try to deal with people that I think are not credible. And I have a good friend of mine, Billy Ballard. He's always been in all kind of different kind of businesses, and he used to do this years ago. And that's why I know it can be done.
Yes.
You know, now he owns another business. It's called Cincy Shuttle, and it's transportation business. I just want to throw some shots out there because people looking for work. He's always looking for drivers, and his telephone number is 546-2297. And I like to throw that out there. But anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I got some other things I got to do today, and I'm gonna have to leave, but the information that this lady gave us is powerful because credit is very important. And with Donald Trump in there, we're gonna have to do what all we got to do to survive. You know, is there anything else you wanted to say?
I wanted to say, people, you're probably looking, wondering, how in the world do I get in contact with her? I want to give you my phone number. I'm located actually here in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where I'm based. But I can help in all 50 states. Let me tell you, I've got customers currently in Washington, in Maryland, in New Jersey, in Las Vegas, in Kentucky, here in Ohio, and North Dakota. These are my customers. I can help you in all 50 states. Now, write this down. My cell number is 513-207-3088. And yes, I'm on Facebook under Joy, Joy, last name Daniels, and it's under Cincinnati if you need to find me from another state. But again, contact me at any time, leave me a message, and I will definitely contact you and go over thoroughly the process, what has to be done, what you need. It is not hard at all. Yes, people say they can do it themselves, but they can also change a tire. Can they fix themselves? They have a pain, but don't they go to a doctor to really take care of it? Don't you need a professional to take care of it when you really need it to be done? That's why I'm here to do it. Talk to me about any of your problems. It doesn't matter. Everything is confidential. Everything. And yes, I will repeat, I have 2 customers I just thought of that have had their bankruptcy removed within 60 days. And one young lady was so happy, she had her boyfriend enrolled in the program. She's getting her credit fixed. She knows it's credible. So after 2 months of just being in a program, she had her boyfriend enrolled because together as partners, people, as a team, they want to get a house. So why wouldn't you want your spouse or your friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend to have good credit? Don't keep this to yourself. And for those that have good credit, help those who don't. Send them to me so I can help them.
That's what it's about.
Period. It takes a village. We're supposed to help each other. This young man, Robert Jones, I met, I appreciate everything if you've done thus far. We will be friends, and we as a team are going to help as many people as we can to do better in their life.
Grandpa Live, remember, knowledge is power. Peace.
Bye. Time to shut it down, people.